Your shadows are vital to your progression in solo leveling Arise, but are you using them correctly? We're going to talk about that here today. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe. About 80% of viewers aren't, so I'd love to have you stick around for more content in the future. I'm not really going to talk about which one should you upgrade, how do you do this, any of that stuff. That's not really the point of today's video. Today's video is centered more so on the gameplay aspect of the shadows. The shadows are extremely versatile because not only can they help you when it comes down to beating opponents, things like that, they obviously help you beat opponents, right? They also can help out your support members if you are well, I don't want to say support members, your other hunters when you're not bringing them in as support members for Sung Jinu. Sung Jinu basically sends reinforcements, so that's pretty cool. The shadows are useful in terms of that as well, and you have control over them no matter what gameplay mode you're taking on. Now, make sure you're leveling them up, obviously. I want to mention that because I've never really seen a red dot here, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, maybe there is one, I just didn't see it. So one of the main things that the shadows are good at is taking focus away from the player. So what that means is if we go in here, and I'll show you this as an example on 22 because this one's really short and sweet, very easy to do it. When there's an opponent that'll summon something like a tornado that will focus on you, then the shadows are able to pull said attention away, and for the duration of their time out there, you know, they'll be the primary focus, which will allow you more freedom. That also is going to be really, really strong in the future because I think with Iron, with his advancements and stuff, the shadows can get more survivability with shield or something like that. I have to go back and confirm. And if they've got more survivability, they'll last longer. So here's the deal. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to summon the shadows. And the minions and the tornado are the minions mainly. The big boss will too, but most of these guys are going to find their way towards targeting my shadows, with pretty much none of them targeting me. Some of them will, but most of them won't, and most notably the tornado will not. All right, we're going to summon my guys. You'd want to get a little bit closer before you do it, but you see most of them are running that way. Some of these guys, I got their attention, so they're following me. But as you see, my guys are over there fighting. The tornado's doing nothing. I don't know what it was doing. It was just standing there. It's still not doing anything, but hey, it's not following me, right? So that's the main thing. It will start retargeting me along with everyone else whenever my guys are all completely gone. So that is one way to apply the shadows. And this, I'll show you an example of it too, also works on other stages. It's just 22 is really easy to show this because you just jump right in, right? And so let's go ahead and do a little bit of gameplay here. I'm playing with the controller. My controller's been broken for the past week and a half, so I haven't really played the game actually gameplay-wise much at all because I hate playing on my phone. Leave a like if you agree. So point is, I'm going to be pretty bad. I'm never great, but I'm going to be rusty as well. All right, let's go ahead and proceed. I'm just going to worry about this guy while ignoring pretty much everything else. We're going to go here. Okay. And we're going to do this. I could have done that earlier, but it's all good. So also, when there's only one opponent, you see it here. When there's only one opponent, your shadows are going to by default try to help you with said opponent, which is fine. But the problem is they will pull the stupid tornado towards you. So that happens. Oh, man. That happens, right? Also, I could swear in some of the story content when I was grinding it a couple of months ago, back in March when early access started, you were able to get extreme evasions on those tornadoes. You cannot get extreme evasions on those tornadoes here. It's not going to work. Like, there's nothing I can really do about that. I'm just waiting on my shadows right now. That's it. I don't really care about this guy. I'm also trying to, like, passively break him, but I'm mainly just worried about my shadows right now. And they are just about back. Try with the defense down. Nice try. My shadows are here, and we got the... Oh, I didn't even realize we were that close to killing. I actually did not notice that. Okay, yeah, cool. We'll take it. I was about to say we got the break. We got the kill and the break at the same time. Oh, man. But what was going to happen there was, like I said, my shadow summoned right there, and it was going to be kind of annoying. So a tip for that is to use long-range weapons. If you can use long-range weapons like the bows, like Westwind, then you don't have that problem where the shadows will bring the freaking tornado to you, right? Because they'll try to fight him, but you'll be able to be at a distance. All right, so let's move on from there and show some other examples. All right, so on this stage we have a a monster out there that has a lightning ring around him. So we're gonna summon them and see how this looks. So they can be deployed here if I make my way forward. There we go. Ate some of their time, unfortunately. they can be deployed in this manner to help me with taking out these opponents, so I don't have to deal with it. You can do things like this, which is nice, right? It's nice to be able to do that and just help you move on a little faster. So that's one way you can deal with these guys, and you can use your shadows effectively. And we're going to make our way through this horde here, or mini horde, just a few enemies, I guess, not a horde. All right, so this is going to go down. Nice. Nice try, buddy. You were way too underleveled for this, which, by the way, the trick I just showed you is more of a utility thing. It depends on your level overall, right? So here's the boss for this floor. So he's going to do targeting moves like that, which I can cheese a little bit with my shadows as well. So I'm waiting for them to pop up so I can show you. Love how I extreme evaded to nowhere. How about you don't target me anymore? And boom, there we go. All right, so now my shadows are on the board. He rampages through them. Most of them are just, you know, not really able to do too much, but they are able to keep him occupied. I wanted to see him do a targeting move, but you see he's not even doing anything to me. I have a free reign right here. So you don't have to be that deliberate with just like making sure that you're out of the way or anything like that, unless you have, like I said, like a long range weapon. But the point is that you're not even being targeted anymore, right? Oh, that was not an attack I expected. You're not even being targeted anymore. That's the main gist of this video. That's the main point, is you kind of can just do free reign, do whatever you want in terms of these shadows being out there. All right, so let's go ahead and proceed to some more examples. You know, this is going to blow up. I wonder, you just lose, right? I think you just lose. I was going to say, I wonder if I can summon my shadows and have them eat the explosion for me. I think you just automatically lose, though. All right, so this one is another look at another stage where there's a lot of things going on. There's a tornado in here. This is one of those story stages where it says get hit less than 17 times, I believe it said on this specific stage. You know those ones. And I'm trying to look for the one where there's like goblins and then you have a very narrow walkway and stuff like that. So quick note, like I said in the previous part, my characters, my shadows are a little bit over. I mean, my characters are. I mean, the shadows probably not so much. But anyway, so what's going to happen here is this is a little trick that I'm going to do the shadows on both portions of this. But quick note, like I said, we are a little over leveled for this. This is hard mode, but I'm still over leveled. So I'm going to send the shadows in. I need to step forward to trigger this. And they're going to take care of the magic beasts for me while I can kind of just avoid getting hit for the most part back here. That guy, if I were to fight this goblin or whatever, these guys throw, there's a poison that just automatically is thrown. I don't have any clue where it was coming from. I guess from one of the guys, huh? I didn't see it. Anyway, so a little trick I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to wait for the shadows to spawn again for this. Because, you know, it's kind of the same deal happening here. So we're just going to wait. But as you see, there's lightning. They're throwing bombs at me. I guess I'll have to redo this. They're throwing bombs at me. There's those, like, poison clouds. I have debuffs on me and stuff like that. There's just kind of a lot happening here. Oh, there's a mage that hides in the back, I see. Okay. And then there's just landmines, too. That's interesting, right? Yeah, that's... This is stupid. So these stages are extremely stupid. So we're going to run this one back. Yeah, I want to run it back. Let's run it back. And my point was that you have the option to, like, I never got around to this, but you have the option to, like, use your shadows and then wait for your shadows in the second one before you spawn in. And then what you can do is you can do these missions in chunks, right? You don't have to do the speed run and seeking perfection together. You can do them separately and get it done that way. So anyway, we're going to complete this just kind of quickly. Okay, nice. All right. What was that? I thought I got hit. Libora over here doing her skill. Like, who asked you for that, Libora? All right, let's bring that in. Nice try, buddy. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. It's funny because all the other stuff can still kind of get me, like the stupid, like, landmines or whatever. They took care of it. The shadows took care of that wave pretty nicely there. But, yeah, all the other BS is still there. Look at Blades getting hit by the tornado or whatever. Oh man, I'm getting some lags and frame drops there. Just funny how that all works out, right? So we are, like I said, pretty over leveled for this, but I also needed to coincidentally go back and play these again anyway. I think when I played this the first time, I didn't know about this trick. I didn't just find out about this. I have been meaning to make this video for weeks. prior to global launch, actually, I meant to have this video out. People had asked me, like, with their early access, like, how do you beat Battlefield of Time 22? And I myself figured that out on dude, frame drop, hello. Figured it out on the stream because I was having the same trouble, and people were like, oh, use your shadow. And I was like, oh. You know, another stage where the shadow is super strong and he happens to be a boss? Well, wait, look no further because we're going to take him on now. And that is none other than Baruka. So Baruka is kind of annoying because he does some funky skills. Like this one we didn't really worry about. So by the way, this is normal story mode. I have not unlocked this on hard. I have been saving my hard mode story for a stream that I've just never got around to. So it's led to me being far behind in hard mode. I've only got to like chapter 8 when I should be already done with 15. I'm gonna have to restart the game soon. Because I've been, like I said, I've been saving it, but I'm getting those lags. So Baruka does that. Hold on. Let me redo this because my shadows were on auto. Let me redo this and take the shadows off auto. But Baruka does that one summon, or not summon, excuse me, that one skill where it's, I think he says it's time to die or something like that, and then he one shots you actually. If you get hit by that, you get one shot. Now you can dodge it. The timing on that is kind of tricky. You can dodge it. I remember I did a video on this on normal mode when I was actually doing this the first time through, and it was like, dude, this is kind of crazy. Like, what is he doing here, right? But you can dodge it. But I've done it like myself once or twice, but the timing on that is just really finicky. And the easier way to deal with that, I haven't fought Baruka in so long, I don't even remember his combos or what he's trying to do, so don't mind me. The easy way to deal with it though is just summon, right? So I'm just trying to break and also force him to do his thing. Yeah, I don't remember at all how he fights. Whenever I've got a gate with Baruka, I just sim it, or skip it, whatever. Alright, so we're close to the break. I didn't bring a breaking support, so it's gotta be all me. I also don't have any audio cues on. Let me actually make sure that I can hear the game. Okay, there's my break, right? No. Extremely close though. Nice try. And there it is. I mean, I don't really like need it. I just want to get him lower. I'm scared of doing too much damage because I know he's gonna do his attack soon. There it is. Okay. So there's, oh, that's not the right one. Damn it. Okay, well, that's an example. He targeted them. That's not the right skill. Oh, he's doing it. Blades. Eat it, Blades. No, he hit me with that one. What the hell? That actually still did a crap ton of damage. Dude, that skill's crazy, dude. This is normal story mode, and it just decimated me. That skill is crazy. Okay, so let me run that one more time, but we're gonna skip to the part where we're right there again. So maybe you can't summon the shadows in that spot, but I mean, they do eat the hit prior. All right, it's time to die. No, that one is going to hit Jinu regardless, huh? Okay, that's fair. So they can only help you on the part prior. Okay, that's fair. But like I said, you can dodge it. Okay. That move does a lot of damage. That move does a lot of damage. Punishment. I was under the assumption that one you could avoid. Okay, so he does the other skill though, where he does the icicle drops several times, and you can. I mean, when I was playing, I saw it a couple of times just now. You can get out of that one, as you guys saw. That one's not as big of a deal. I want to see if I can get the timing right for the dodge. I'm only gonna do one try though. I'm only gonna do one try. I'm gonna count like 2 Mississippi, and go from there. Once again, if you are enjoying the video, be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate it big time.
Not bad.
Ah.
This is
Very bad gameplay for me. I've been so bad. You know what? I don't really feel bad about my gameplay in the previous parts because I'm trying to explain something to you, right? See, here's that icicle one, but we don't care about this because you could just do this, right? But yeah, I've been trying to like talk and, you know, show you some things. I don't really care about that, but this one's not good. Ironically, in that brief moment in the match I did prior to this that you guys didn't see, I actually played really good. But as soon as they started recording again, it was like, nah. We got the break happening here. Sorry, Joy. I think I pushed him out of your range. Oh, here it is. Oh! I did it a freaking millisecond early. Oh, well. I'm not going to try it again. Whatever. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this. Not much point. Not like I get anything from this. Just satisfaction. Screw you, Baruka. I'm just messing around looking for more stages to play. And this one was kind of funny because it has the tornadoes. And you can get the extreme evasion on those tornadoes. I just think it's so funny. I'll show you right now. All right, look at this. Hold on, let me take care of these guys.
I'll end it. Now. Time for a catch. No use.
That's so funny. But wait, it acted like I was going for somebody else. But look,
I see it all.
there's no one else here. They're all dead.
Time for a counter.
Why can't you do that in the other stage? They purposely oh, unless I'm just crazy. I could be crazy. It feels like you can't. I haven't been able to do it on 22. They disabled it. I swear they did. Aha! I found it. Here's one of the BS stages where they're throwing bombs at you. There's going to be a stupid tornado. That golem's going to come. Oh, yeah, I found it. All right, let's go. Look at this garbage. So you could get a little closer, but as you see, the shadows were taking the bombs, not me.
Now let's try.
Which is great, by the way, because it makes the stage infinitely easier, as you can see. Oh, I thought I was going to avoid that. I was off by a hair. It's all good. How about we don't start throwing bombs? God damn it, I tried to use my skill there. Just terrible gameplay for me in this one. But hopefully you guys get the gist of it. Let me go back. I want to see something here. Are they not going to throw anything? Lame. Let me retry this. Yeah, I saw the monkey boss or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the one I was digging for. I'm also using this as a means to go back and play some of these stages anyway to get the full completion, right? So I can get the tickets and the soul essence. I never did that. So, yeah, it works, right? There's also a golem at the very, very top up there. Can't pull him up on the camera, though, but he's at the very top. Does he do anything? I don't think so. So here's the difference, right? The lightning also. Yeah, this is hectic. Now, for the 50th time, it's not a huge deal right now because I'm able to pretty much one-shot them. But on your first clear, this will be more of a problem, right?
I'll end it. Now.
That's annoying.
Flash.
Okay, let's beat this guy. Okay. Is there anything else like that on this stage? I realized okay, nothing. I realized as well that this video is all Sung Jinu. So we're gonna do a couple things with the hunter guys. I mean, they kind of matter. It kind of matters, but it's a little different because you play as Sung Jinu in these types of in these types of content a little bit more.
This is the end.
Oh, okay, there's no extreme evasion on those, huh? I was trying for it, but they apparently don't exist on those. Okay, cool. Nice.
It was a good fight.
All right, so this is a S rank boss here, so we're gonna take this one off excuse me, in the gates, and we'll see what we can do versus Wolf Shepherd. All right. So he's gonna attack me here. It's a cute attack, very cute attack, my guy. Bring them out here. Ah, okay. So a little bit too much AoE for that one there.
It's going to be tasty. Hear my wishes. Face your judgment. Can't see.
The heavens are angry.
At the bare minimum, one thing I also have never mentioned in this video is the utility of what the shadows themselves can do, like tank with the stun, things like that. I never really have talked about that too much in this video because it didn't really matter a ton for what I was trying to talk about, but it does matter in general, right?
Hear my wishes. Face your judgment.
The heavens are angry.
That was not ideal. Very not ideal.
Blessings to all. Looks like you need a fire starter.
And I win.
It's coming.
Or not. Or not. My bad. My bad, bro. Oh, that's too funny. I'm gonna bring them back here. Let's see what they do. Well, at the bare minimum, them taking his attention is nice.
The heavens are angry.
Leave it to me. Hear my
He's in the punishment.
judgment. Let's attack.
It's actually a little closer than I'm used to from the video because we're actually appropriately leveled for this, so it feels kind of weird. Oh my god, it does feel kind of weird, dude. Am I ever gonna be unstunned or? That's too funny. It felt weird, like I said, because we were appropriately leveled for that. I also didn't play good, so we should have won, like, I don't know, 60 seconds sooner. But I'm not mad at it. So I feel like this video's kind of ran its course. It's getting a little long. I'm sure there are some other use cases that are pretty awesome. Like, one thing I want to see is if you can, for example, with Hobgoblin or anything like that. Maybe I'm misremembering how his bombs work, because I also skip him too. Dude, the burning there. Maybe for like him, bosses like him that create things that have their own innate area of effects. Maybe the shadows can be useful there too. The shadows are also good for the ice bear that summons the little gems around, because they can help you destroy it. Like, at the end of the day, the point is that they are drawing attention away from you. So that allows you to do a number of other things, set up combos, do other things, right? Well, while you're not being bombarded. But I think the video's kind of run its course. If there's other use cases, please let me know, because I want to know. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.